All right, so today's election day. I voted. I hope you did too. Ultimately, every election across the country seems to be polarized these days. Republican, Democrat, Independent. I have my viewpoints, but does that really matter to my investment portfolio? Interesting that you might ask that question. I started researching this. There's actually a great article through Investopedia, which I'll link below in our comment section. Ultimately, the short answer is no. Whether it's a Democrat president, a Republican House and Senate, or a Democratic House and Senate, Republican president, ultimately, if one party has control of everything, whether it be Democrat or Republican, the stock market shows no favoritism to one or the other. And this is something that I have suspected for a long time. I've done my own research on this, obviously, but ultimately we can get very polarized. We think that if the red team wins, that everything's going to be just fine. If the blue team wins, everything's just going to be just fine or worse or whatever. Ultimately, to the stock portfolio, it's not really operating on who's in charge. It's really operating in capitalism. Does capitalism win? Ultimately, it does. We've seen this as a country, as a free country, especially. The entire world mimics us in some form or fashion. So ultimately, we need capitalism to be the big focus. Is can businesses do what businesses need to do in order to make money? And obviously, there's this few tilts you can make. So if you have a Democratic president, for instance, when Joe Biden was elected, if you had purchased solar focused or green energy focused stocks, you would thought you had done well. Actually, you did pretty bad compared to the overall market because no initiatives were put in place for that first year. Even now, there aren't really many initiatives that would support investing in green energy right now. If you look at Republicans and they're in power, maybe you should go by all the big oil companies. Actually, not that much. If you look back at history, it didn't really matter. It didn't really matter who was in charge. It mattered economically what was happening at the time. So just remember that whether you feel like you're winning or losing today, ultimately your portfolio doesn't really care. It just needs to be able to be made up of companies that can go and make money.